children, in the previous class of lesson I have done. So turn to page number 55. So let me continue the lesson. The remaining part let me continue today. So what happened here? What is the story of the folded note here? So the examination was going on, and how Chang threw the folded note to ask help for the Oliver there, and Oliver, he will not agree to help him. So what Chang is asking, he wrote in a piece of paper, in a bit of paper, to write the answer for the question 12. But Chang wanted the answer there. Oliver did not want to help him, and he will throw back the, just throw the folded note back to Chang. By the time what happened, the teacher saw that and caught him in the examination hall, and he will punish him. After reading the note, the teacher will think that Oliver is asking the help there, and he will punish him. He will say to give the paper and leave the room at once. And later, Oliver, tears in his eyes, he is not able to say a word there. He left the room and he got on his bicycle and rode slowly. He was not knowing where he was going, and suddenly what he did, he bumped into an old man, knocking him down there. Okay, so till here I have done. So let's see what happens. The last para, children, just follow the lines there. So he will knock down an old man there. Then what happens? Let us see how he is going to prove himself that he is innocent, he has not done any mistake. How he is going to prove that? Let us continue the lesson here. Oops, say sorry sir, Oliver said. So after knocking down the old man, suddenly he will see that the man has fell down on the ground there, on the street there. Oops, sorry sir, Oliver said, I was not looking. Oliver will say, I was not looking. It is all right, my boy, but you should be careful on the road. So the old man will say, it is all right, my boy, but you should be very careful on the road, said the old man, dusting his clothes with his hands. Dusting his clothes with his hands. Let me help you, sir, Oliver offered. Let me help you, he will say. He looked quite upset as he talked. So Oliver was upset. So the old man could make out that one. My boy, you seem to be troubled. So the old man is asking, you seem to be troubled. And what makes you walk out with a bicycle at this hour of the day? And the old man is asking, so what makes you walk out with a bicycle at this hour of the day? You should be in the school, no? You should be in the school, I suppose, is asking. You should be in the school, no? So why you are at this hour, why you are outside? You are not in the school, is asking. So the old man asked with concern. So he could make out easily that Oliver is upset. He could make out that one, and he is asking. I was thrown out of the school, sir. Then Oliver will say, I was thrown out of the school, sir. Oliver said and narrated the entire incident. So he will narrate the entire incident, what had happened. So, and then what happens? Let us see. The old man listened to the whole story with all ears and asked Oliver. So everything he narrated to the old man, what had happened there. And the old man listened to the whole story with all ears and asked Oliver, I think you can prove to your teacher that it was not you who wrote the note. So the old man will give an idea there. He will say, I think you can prove yourself. You can prove yourself that you have not wrote that note. So you can prove that to your teacher. He will tell. Just then Oliver's eyes fell on the sparkling pen. So just then what happened? Oliver's eyes fell on the sparkling pen shining in the old man's pocket. He could see that pen in the old man's pocket. So what happened there? He cried, oh yes, I can prove it easily. After seeing that sparkling pen in the old man's pocket, he got an idea there, and he cried, oh yes, I can prove it easily, and rode back to school like the wind. So he got the idea when the old man was just telling him that he can prove himself. When he saw the sparkling pen in the old man's pocket, he got an idea there, and then what he did, he rode back to the school like the wind. He went to the teacher who was busy marking the paper. He went to the teacher who was busy marking the papers. Sir, I did not cheat. That note was written with a pen, and I wrote the paper using a pencil. Okay. So now you understood. So when he saw the pen in the old man's pocket, he got that idea. He remembered that he wrote the test in pencil, not in pen, and then he could easily prove that one. So he went back to the school and he will tell to his teacher. So where the teacher is sitting and marking the papers there, where he is correcting the papers. Sir, I did not cheat. So that note was written with a pen, but I wrote with a pencil, using a pencil. I wrote the exam with a pencil, he will say. Above that, you can find the answer to question 12 already done in my answer sheet. So already he had finished 15 questions, no children. So when we started the lesson, we could see that one, isn't it? Already he had answered for 15 questions. So I'll say he will tell one more point. He will tell that above that you can find the answer for the question 12 already done in my answer sheet. He will tell. You can check with my handwriting too. You can check with my handwriting too. Oliver gave all details at once. Okay, Oliver gave all the details at one go. The teacher verified the facts. So whatever Oliver told, the teacher verified the facts and concluded that Oliver was not guilty. Then later he will come to know that Oliver was not guilty. He is not made a mistake there. So, and whatever Oliver will tell about the pencil, about the 12th question, and then handwriting, everything the teacher will verify. And then later he will find that Oliver was not guilty. I am sorry, Oliver. So the teacher will ask sorry for the Oliver there. I made a mistake. You can complete your paper, he said. So the teacher will ask sorry and he will tell to complete the paper there. Who do you think got the highest marks? Oliver. Of course, isn't it? Oliver got the full marks there. The next morning, when Oliver walked up to the stage, he was surprised to see the new chairperson. So who got the highest marks there? Oliver was very good at studies. Okay, he already had answered for 15 questions. 5 more questions were there. So when he told his teacher about whatever happened there, and he verified, and teacher will agree for that, and he will give the paper to write, and everything he will answer there again. So he was the boy who got highest marks there. Okay, next morning what happened? The next morning when Oliver walked up to the stage, he was surprised to see the chairperson. Why he was surprised to see the chairperson? Because it was the same old man he had knocked down with his bicycle. Okay, who was the chairperson? So in the beginning of the lesson, we could see that the student who scores highest marks will be awarded by the new chairperson of the school. We have learned it. So he was shocked to see the chairperson because the old man whom he knocked down was the same chairperson there. Okay, so he was shocked to see that one. He was not shocked; he was surprised to see the new chairperson, the same old man he had knocked down with his bicycle. Okay, he felt very happy there. You can see in the picture here. He was awarded. He was awarded because he was the student who got highest mark. Okay, children, like this, he proved himself. He proved himself that he has not done any mistake. If you have not done any mistake, you can prove yourself. You should not keep quiet there. Okay, always you have to be you have to be very transparent. Whatever you feel, you have to tell that one to your teachers, or if it is not your mistake, you should never agree that one. Okay. So that is the one of the story here, how Oliver was able to prove himself in the story. Okay, children, I hope you have understood. Read the lesson and read the meanings given in the textbook there. Even you can go through the dictionary also. So in the next class, let me give you the notes for this lesson. Okay, children, thank you.